Red, tell me what happened last time.
Uh, Give me 1 second. Well, we began with a bit of confusion as for some people, the loop has begun again. And for others, it was a first time experience as Elena was thoroughly confused, frightened, and freaking out slightly as, Troy was trying to play off as unbothered and trying to keep a cool head as he was going through it essentially. And more likely, Megan was experiencing the same pain as she has done before. As Elena tried to find some understanding or try to talk to one of them, either Troy or Megan, but both were dodging or telling her to, well, give us some time. We'll talk later, essentially. While Sarah as a new figure in the back, as Troy had talked to her earlier, mentioning that fact that there's a new guy I met recently. I think you'll like him. Try to set that up, though Sarah played it off as that she was uninterested before, of course, it began all over again as she saw Alaric, considered he was cute and decided to have a conversation. As Troy ran defense essentially by tackling Megan and Elena to ensure they wouldn't leave his sight. Megan tried to interfere, but based on social pressures and Troy calling her out, she had no other option but to sit down. As Elena whispered desperately for someone to explain what the hell's going on. Um, as the bus went on, said Sarah and Alaric had their chat, seemingly getting along. Alaric seemingly saying that he was here before and he's met a couple people and had a grand time with Megan's sister, which earned him points in that regard, as they seem to get along, as they always do. Eventually, Elena was able to talk to Troy, essentially, figure out, saying, this is like a weird dream. What the hell's going on? I could really use some help, as she decided to drag him off to talk privately. Troy basically laid it down, explaining, like, yeah, things are weird. I remember the same things you do. This is a time loop, and we're trapped here, and Megan's not necessarily on my side in this regard. There's a woman here who's you shouldn't trust. That woman who we met at least for Elena the first time, and she's just trying to manipulate us for, going against Alaric. And Elena, while unsure, was still willing to hear out Megan's side of the story because she needed to figure out what the hell's going on. And Troy, of course, asked her not to let Megan know that she's trying to play it cool and keep it on download because he doesn't know exactly how far this whole thing with Megan goes, as well as the fact of how entrenched she is and not want to get caught in that, essentially. As Sarah was in the background, seemingly trying to do a romantic comedy with Alaric, asking Troy for advice, things like that. Megan and Elena had a chance to talk and chat as Elena asked Megan what's going on, as her last memory was dead bodies and a cryptic message from Karen. And Megan revealed to her that, yes, time loop was going on. It's Alaric's fault. Sarah's death starts it over again, and we don't really know exactly what it means, outside of the fact that the only best option is to continue our lives. Is to ensure Alaric leaves us alone, essentially, or gets sad enough to leave as the mission requires. Elena growing very skeptical at the whole thing, wondering why Sarah's death is so important, and coming to the realization that maybe the best option is if Alaric leaves, essentially, so we can continue on and maybe stop in this loop. Regardless, lunch break went forward. Elena, Sarah, Troy, and everyone else seemed to be getting along, as Sarah and Alaric had their great fun time in the background. And Elena trying to desperately speak to Alaric, trying to hopefully come to the crux, the linchpin of this whole thing, and kind of find some way to get some understanding. Like I said, Elena and Megan talking about the trapped time loop, as Megan seems to feel the only option is to ensure that Alaric leaves, and what that means for us to do, as Karen approached them as they were talking as well. Basically laying down the information she gave to Megan, the fact that Alaric's dangerous. People like him with his abilities are dangerous, and he's growing stronger to the point where if he's not stopped now, then I'll have to go into the next phase of what it means to try to keep him from being a menace, essentially. that they grow greedy and powerful and assume that they are the ones who are right. And it always goes the same. And she has no doubt that this will be the same for Alaric. And that if you really want to be free, if you really want to stop him, then you know what you must do, basically. Troy was there as well, I believe, as they all came together to have a chat at that point in time and seemed to have some not belief in this woman, have some skepticism here. As she left, he pointed out the fact that she seems to be having the same idea that her idea is best, seemingly wanting to kill Alaric and at least take him out. And regardless, the people that she associates with aren't the best. And the fact that who's been killing Sarah this entire time to ensure these time loops is more likely than her and whatever else she deals with. So can she really be someone we trust, essentially? And Alaric has already gained Troy's alliance and allegiance, and well, he didn't have to lie to him about that, essentially. And there's no way to stop the Alaric and Sarah situation, as Megan seems to realize with disheartenment that it seems to always start again, no matter how much she tries to interfere in that regard. And what does it mean to really stop Alaric? Which one is good or which one is best? And are we just being pawns in a game we don't understand, essentially? Again, in the background, Sarah and Alaric seem to have a grand time. Before near the lunch ending, Elena was finally able to have a chat with him privately, asking him essentially why he doesn't just leave. That the safest and best way option is for him to go, and maybe this time around Sarah will survive. And Alaric acknowledges that eventually he did come to that conclusion that the best way to save Sarah is to ensure she doesn't meet him. And at first he thought that was how fate had decreed it, that every time he met her and she met him, that it always ends in her death. But now, thanks to Troy, he realizes that someone's been fucking with him, and he's not too happy about that. As well as the fact that Troy was able to convince him to try again. He's been doing this nearly 55, 56 times, and he's broken her heart or seen her die, or basically it all ends in tragedy. And this time, maybe it won't, maybe it will, but he's going to try one last time, essentially. And what the plan seems to be for Alaric before the whole Sarah situation was to prevent his future from happening. The life that he had was not a great one for him or anyone else. And he doesn't know how he got his powers, but he knows that he had a dream and he had to leave. And he wants to see how this goes, essentially. Elena seems to still be unsure as we all continue forward and decide to, with the chat with Elena and Troy and everything like that, Alaric decided to convince, let's go out and skip school and have a chat. As we hijacked a car, apparently, and decide to explain basically to Sarah, as everyone else is in the back, yeah, I actually have time travel abilities, and they're real. And Sarah, of course, brushed him off that was ridiculous. Before he's like, no, I'll show you. And eventually, we started the loop again, back and from the bus, as well as the fact that now we had our memories too, all of them. Sarah, of course, had a bit of a freak out as all those lives came together, realizing that time manipulation is real, time travel, and the fact that he's died in a few of them, failed in a couple, and things have gone crazy in quite a number of them. As Alaric drove up, and we decided to have a chat from there, explaining some things, how his powers work, how he got there, his mission and what he plans to do, and Sarah being conflicted, not wanting him to leave, especially since, well, they've only had a few short time together, no matter how many lifetimes it was. Eventually, Karen showed up as Alaric decided to go give a quick little chat with her. As he was getting in the car, Troy turned to Sarah to basically explain to her, like, what are you going to do? This is an opportunity here. You can decide to leave it and miss out, or you can go forward and actually take that moment to take that leap there. Back and forth as Sarah contemplated, like, what does it mean to give your whole life for a person? What if he decides to change his mind? Her own fears and stuff like that. Before we also got out the car to confront the whole conversation with Karen. She reiterated that, yeah, Alaric, you just killed a bunch of people, more than your original kill streak. That when you did that, your abilities made it so all these lives and timelines and possibilities are gone now. And you don't really understand how your powers work, as well as the fact that you will grow arrogant, as everyone does, and decide to cause so much trouble, proving why you should be stopped, essentially. And while Alaric was shocked about this revelation, he seemed to be very much well, willing to go forward with his plans, even when Karen pointed out the flaws and pointed out the selfishness, and even said like he's not even saying anything because he knows I'm right. With that one last parting remark about threatening his friends, he did kill her, which doesn't really matter for someone, I guess, who can travel through time, as we know, or as he seems to realize as well. What does it mean now? What's going to happen next? He seems to, Alaric seems to want to stick around this time, as well as the fact that they can't stop him in this moment in time as he's grown too powerful. But that doesn't mean that he won't have to keep an eye out for them. And he plans to continue forward. Like I said, nothing's going to stop him here. Sarah, of course, blurted out her own feelings and wanting to continue with Alaric, which he seems fine with doing. And we'll see where this goes. And maybe this time around we'll make the better choices. And I think that's where it ended last. Decision to keep going forward.
Yeah. As you're all sort of, you get in the car and he takes a deep breath. Everyone's still pretty shocked, I feel. I'll do my best to reinterpret Troy as much as I'm not drunk.
Oh, you gotta take a couple shots there, God.
God, when he's the director, he put on the wig.
As Alaric sort of puts the car into gear and says, "You're all gonna be grounded."
What do you mean we're gonna be grounded?
You know, you missed class, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we can get out of that. I'm sure we can get out of that, right, guys?
I don't think my parents are delighted.
Nah, we're totally gonna be grounded, guys.
A little. Nods our heads in agreement.
Alaric,
Maybe.
Well, might as well enjoy a bit of freedom.
What do you have in mind?
Well, how about a nice little road trip? Just for a day, I guess. Come back in the evening and, well, I guess you will all be grounded. I don't actually have parents here.
Oh, in for a penny and for a pound, all that.
Yeah, why not?
He's gonna drive out of town as there's a couple of, I want to call them hills, and insulting to actual. There's a bunch of like woods that you could probably he's gonna take a couple of smaller side streets off of the main road. As well, it's not that impressive, but have a couple of drinks in the back. We'll probably get some food.
So it's nice. We can maybe hang out somewhere with a nice little camping place, or like somewhere to sit down.
As yeah, not sure if anyone.
Also,
sorry, go ahead.
one little thing. Also, aren't you like a city dweller? Like, I'm not sure if you come actually from New York.
I do, but it's a different version of New York than the one I think you know of.
I can only imagine it's gotten even bigger. So, what do you know about trees?
Have trees in the future. It's just that, well, I'll be honest. they look a bit more well, different.
Just didn't imagine you were an outdoorsy type as in New York, besides Central Park.
Central Park. Nah, that they wiped that out.
They wiped out Central
What?
Park.
Nice. To replace it with parking places.
Not that far off.
It's nice to see the EPA regulations being rolled back bit by bit.
Imagine a future where natural disasters have destroyed most of the planet. The big cities become bigger. Places like this town die out. Land turns into wasteland. Oceans get polluted and destroyed. The air is toxic to breathe. You can't go out without air filters.
Now that's just sad.
Yeah. Winter is the only time where you're not gonna, well, boil alive if you stay too much in the sun.
Jeez, how do we get to that level?
Good old-fashioned industrial exploitation. Whereas that already happened once before. It's a smaller scale. The Dust Bowl. Remember history class with Mr. I know Mr. Barrack is not the most excitable guy. I just imagine that happens a lot more often, and a lot bigger scale. Even the ancient Egyptians fucked up their soil, and now imagine with like big machines, corporate farming everything. Well, the soil just kind of dies off. Plus, factories don't help. And natural disasters.
Wars as well.
Wars as well.
You
So
gotta,
where's the fourth horseman, the plague?
It's not very pretty.
are you gonna try to prevent all of that?
Well, that's the plan.
Okay. So, where do we start?
Well, don't want to alarm people, but might be some differences. Gonna like kind of gesture to one of the car mirrors. Maybe you should go have a look where you peek out and notice it somewhere at less appropriate time.
Okay. Takes a look, I guess.
Yeah, you can all, once you take a glance, there is like you look like yourselves, but there's differences. There's small noticeable differences. Physically speaking.
What the?
Yeah, I guess side effect. Still think you look pretty though.
Oh, wait! Don't distract me. How did this happen? Are we just like?
I did merge 56 universes.
So we're a combination of all of them?
I don't know how this works. Maybe?
I see. I think most of us look a bit older. Not sure if we're actually aged up. Sadly, I don't think we can go to a doctor to analyze it as a.
Okay, okay. So we're a little bit different. It's gonna take some getting used to.
It's not that you look older, as unlike Alaric. It's not that. It's not that you like 56 weeks coalesced in time, right? It's just that all the slight variations just kind of seemingly overlapped. But listen, 99% still say. Like if it wasn't your own face that you kind of knew very well, probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So
Let's hope no internal organs got messed up. I think that's the first scarier part. She looks at Troy, who's like looking like fucking kind of beaten up and.
True is just kind of like. I think at this point you realize the adrenaline has passed through the system. He has fallen asleep.
The director managed to provide him of the story elegantly. He went back to the director.
To be fair, let me roll his endure roll.
Listen, he has a lot of. I remember last we had a lot of.
Would you look at that? Failure.
It's extreme.
No, this is the sheet I have. This is the sheet I will work with.
This is
Bro, there's no points to this sheet actually.
Yeah.
This is about as sincere as the election and fucking communist elections. And let's continue.
Okay, so a little different. We're alive though, right? That's positives. Look at the positives.
I mean, that is true. We can start all over again.
And this time we get to play it out, right?
He also lost the safety net on the other hand, though.
Is it really a safety net if you didn't really know about it and you don't really realize it's there?
I mean, once you know it's there, it kind of
That's-
becomes a safety net.
That safety net required me to die, guys. I just want to make sure you understand that, right?
Well, you only died like a few times. Most of that we broke up.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that at a later date.
Okay, listen, in all honesty, listen. I guess if you have questions.
Yeah, how could you? How dare you? Look at me. How dare you break my heart?
I'm sorry.
fragile.
You realize you're the one who broke up with me.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all, actually.
I'm
I
pretty sure
remember
you do.
my.
I'm pretty sure I offered you many ways out, and you just, said no.
I think my heart was too broken and I was sad. I don't remember that at all. I think the tears for the break were actually was what I remember actually.
It kind of like shakes his head, a bit of a chuckle.
But at the very least, there's still the thing about assassins / pirates / assassins.
Yeah, I collected some coins that I do have to use and start working on this.
Are you gonna be okay working with, well, whatever that requires you, assassin stuff? I can only assume.
Saw me handle a knife and a gun, and well, I learned those things because I had to. Another big difference, I guess, is that I have to start to learn these things early, where I come from.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows for you over there.
I'm kind of bad with guns because Guns were a bit expensive, so blades were much cheaper.
But are you gonna be okay going in there? Or there's a difference between survival and I can only see what you're doing now.
Oh, talking to a bunch of killers and negotiating. I'll be fine. Have to go to probably actually New York. I know a couple of places where they hang out.
Okay. But you know, if you ever get lonely or want to come back, we'll be here. Okay.
Hey, now I'll be sure to visit at least like once a week.
Good. Good.
Listen, everybody needs their break, even world saviors.
I'll kind of like smile a bit at that and nod and say, right now I need to make sure that no fucks with you here. So I will remind you, Megan, about your uncle.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you want to bring that up as a family discussion or not. At the very least, something bad happens and I'm not around.
I
Let's
know
hear
who to talk to.
You did say he was retired and he's in your family. I don't think he will.
I mean, he's still my uncle. I guess he would help.
He did care about you a lot. I think in the other timeline when we figured things out. So at least you know he got your back.
Yeah. But I'm not sure what I should tell him once we need his help.
Well, kind of like smiles. You just give him a coin and be like, well, here's what I need you to do. You're duty bound to oblige.
The duty bound?
Kind of like takes the coin out. What do you think this means?
I assume this is like a manager of I think of identification, like to like some secret conspiracy group.
Represents favor owed, favor given. And so if you give someone a coin, you are basically buying their services. And they can refuse that coin, but they take it.
I see. Okay, I thought they were actually just once they saw the coin, they were obliged to follow orders.
It's like a currency, but I do believe inflation is all kinds of whack. But yeah, I have 100 of these. Hopefully should be enough to get me started.
I think I want to maybe hang out and have some fun before you go off and doing things.
Yeah, you know, as you can hear sort of from around one of the trees, as you will see the massive dog.
What's the story behind that guy, by the way? Just to see.
And that there is no story. He's a buddy of mine who grew up. He was a puppy. that I rescued from a nearby biochemicals facility.
Kind of looks at him. Look, straight from like an abandoned factory.
I think they marked him for a disposal. I just kind of, me and a bunch of kids back then, we were a bit of let's call ourselves thieves. Snuck into the facility. I saw him in a box. And looked adorable. I saw it was marked for disposal, so I took it. I knew they wouldn't really check the records. Probably would have just thought they probably just thought they destroyed him. Only learned a couple of years later why they marked him for disposal.
Can't believe in the future they have a puppy crunching machine.
He looks like a dog, but he's not. I don't know what he is, I'll be honest. He can understand speech.
Kind of stares, kind of looks at stares there, Scada. Stares back at Hunter.
He understands speech, he can't really talk. He is stupidly strong.
You go to like this super soldier facility, but for dogs?
They use a lot of test subjects for a lot of the produce they made in my time. The biochemical facility wasn't used to produce soap.
I thought he was just a test subject for like pharmaceuticals. I mean, I suppose he was, but different kind of pharmaceuticals.
To be honest, they were more into say applications of certain chemicals, like melting steel. My version of the future is less nicer than yours and much more violent.
Do you know our version of the future?
Sorry, what?
Isn't your version also our future, or do you know our future?
I don't know. I don't think it will end up like that, right? If I'm here, but I mean, I can alter things very easily. I think by telling you this is already probably radically changed. So who knows?
I'm still trying to break my head around the mechanics of time travel, and I think it's the problem is that I don't think the sad end as a god comes down and explains them to us.
I'll shrug. I'll get the hang of it eventually.
That's a good point. How does someone train with the ability to control time? I didn't even figure that out.
I woke up one day and I started seeing things before they would happen. Few seconds, minutes, hours. I then realized I can, well, move a bit faster. Then I had a vision about me dying. So I sort of panicked, confused, lost, ran away. It was a messy affair. Long story short, I think I managed to dodge some of my own assassins.
That's scary as shit.
Kind of sort of like tries to downplay it a bit, like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, Sarah's probably concerned, but she's not gonna push him on this one. She's just gonna nod and probably give him a hold his hand or something like that.
But yeah, no, it's all kind of, I guess, play it by ear. I saw a bunch of worlds sort of slightly out of sync, and I just kind of snapped my hand to align them, and apparently I committed genocide. Yeah. We'll be fine, right?
Listen.
Yeah.
Dave. I mean, only we know. Only we were combined. Nobody else. It was a painless death.
How do you know? Only you were combined.
I was trying to. I suppose we have to see in the news whether some people will start yelling on the streets about seeing 50 versions of themselves.
Well, would you start yelling if you had a little bit of a weird episode? I don't think I've interacted with that many people. What did I do in the other? And he shakes his head. One problem at a time. One problem at a time.
Yeah, there's no reason to, at the very least, take a moment to breathe, right? Enjoy ourselves, have some roadside food and good drinks.
Come on, let's get a campfire going.
Yeah. So you can enlighten us with some music.
It's true.
So sadly, we don't have a guitar here. I think we're smart enough to pick that up.
Probably get one.
Yeah, just got a guitar, a campfire, some marshmallows. I think that sounds nice.
Some s'mores.
Yeah, no, you start kind of like wrapping. Oh, you'll kind of blink a couple of times. In a couple of minutes, he's gonna return with well, the marshmallows and the guitar. As same. You know, I still can't really believe it.
Believe what?
This. Call me an idiot, but I feel I'm actually a bit hopeful.
You're fighting to make a better world. I think hope's the main thing you need, actually.
Hope and determination.
He'll smile and nod a bit. If there's anything you want to say or add.
I think Sarah wants to ask him at the very least. I wanted to know, like, why did you stay? You could have. Would have been easier for you to leave. You know, safer probably for yourself.
I'll kind of laugh, but it's not me I'm worried about. Her, that woman.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, there's only one answer, and you're not gonna like it.
Okay, come on, shoot. Maybe maybe I'll be fine.
I'm selfish. I don't want to leave you behind.
Oh. It's not always the worst thing in the world, you know? Just saying.
Kind of sucked a lot.
Yeah. It kind of did. Though is it probably a good pickup line? Hello, my name is Alaric. I've met you in many lifetimes. Let's try this again.
I feel like this. I feel this works in a bad romantic novel. Like,
Why is it a bad romantic novel? It can't be a Grammy-winning romantic novel.
I think. It's a good romantic novel. How about that?
Thank you. I appreciate you understanding.
Romeo and Juliet defied.
True. I can hold you in my arms at least a couple of times. You die.
The dying part probably wasn't the best at the very least, but I think oh jeez, it's a bit embarrassing every time. Oh, it is a bit embarrassing now that I think about it.
What?
I think I've liked you in every single one, huh?
Yep.
Listen, I call it destiny if that's such a recurring feature.
I don't know, maybe I
Shrugs,
should-
but it's kind of like shrugs misses. I just call it well, talent and good look.
I see someone has been picking up I see those 56 weeks of training paid off. I remember your first time still.
Yeah, your food skills improved.
I'm sure you were smooth as sandpaper.
Listen, I can't freak out people in the first one. But no, your school experience definitely is different than mine.
How was your school? Did you even have school?
Yeah, no, those exist still. It's just that well, I was a bit more like that angel kid. Kind of hanged out with a gang. Didn't really go too much to school.
Knew it. Local bad boy.
I wasn't that.
You did have to.
I wasn't that. I wasn't the angel of the group. I was the kid who would get stabbed. Yeah, no, you pick up a thing or two, and well, that's at least I suppose the curriculum has advanced a bit in a century. Able to pick up on a lot of your things pretty fast.
Yeah, your math skills are surprisingly good actually.
Yeah, math's a bit. It's kind of important.
Why is that? Are you like is every door locked by a math quiz?
Well, you kind of need math for anything relating to computers, and I was decent at them, and you don't really have those yet. You don't even know what the internet is, God.
I was about to say we have. I think there are some computers in like the big cities. I think there's one like in MIT, but what's the internet?
I don't want to ruin this world too much. I'll keep that to myself for now.
Ah,
Let's just say that the future has, as you can imagine, much more advanced computer. So math is more common.
Do they have a bunch of computer rooms in every building?
Yeah.
Damn, that's odd.
So fucking big.
Everything is bigger in the future.
Including the amount of inequality, it seems.
Yeah. Go ahead, Red. Say it. Hate's not here.
No,
You be the one.
no,
You be the
No.
one. Don't be a coward. Just post that. No, say it.
I think
I
Sarah should
am.
I think Sarah should give a cool check. Is she blushing right now?
listen. I have some dignity to myself. God damn it.
No, I feel like you're just kind of like you're fence sitting right now. You're fence sitting.
I've been sitting.
I demand a cool check.
Like, how could you betray me with this? Don't worry. Don't worry. It's a fleeting thought. It's a fleeting thought.
Mhm. They'll say, yeah, I guess everything, oof. Yeah, we don't really, it's, the rich and the poor, nothing really in between. And the rich are really fucking rich.
So it was-
Corporate execs, government officials. They have like flying cars, and meanwhile, they have to scrounge up money to buy air filters so that we don't die of poisoned lungs in a decade.
So maybe your first act of business can be kicking Richard Nixon in the balls.
Kind of like chuckles. They in New York they had skyscrapers so fucking tall you wouldn't see the tops. Smog and the clouds. I used to imagine that when we were kids. We imagined that we were like on top of these skyscrapers, and the air is fresher. We don't even see the ground below. See the sky. The first time I saw the stars was when I traveled back here. Before that, it was only in, let's say, pictures.
And did you leave anyone behind when you, I guess, went back in time?
No, not really.
What about parents, friends, family?
Dad left when I was young. I don't even how he looks like. My mom died 6 months before I time traveled.
You got any siblings?
No. And I used to have a bunch of people I hanged out with. I'm sure they'll be fine without me. Also, given your calculations, it's mean this man has lost his mother about 1.5 years ago.
Yeah. Sorry, Alaric.
He was getting sick by the day. After a few years of working in one of the factories. And have money for I guess you could call it medical treatment.
Some things apparently, luckily that some things apparently didn't change in 100 years.
Oh, I guess there's some things that have changed for the better, I suppose. Pretty sure, kind of like does a weird motion with his hand. Racism doesn't really.
That's something at least. Instead, we are hyper classist.
Yeah. It's all about money. Plus, in the future, people can just kind of look however they want. So, if you have enough money, appearances don't mean anything. Meanwhile, as Troy is snoring in the background, anyone have any other topics they want to wish to bring up?
Not that I can think of for Sarah right now.
Megan would say, so how are we going to do this? Just going on with our lives normally?
I don't think
What's the plan?
becoming super spies is on your menus. Yeah? The assassins don't know about you at all. I'm gonna keep my eye on that woman. Might try and mess with you. Indirectly. Be careful.
Just don't understand that. Almost seems like kind of weirdly spiteful. He wants to go here, make you sad, so you like go in a corner and cry.
I don't know how this works. I don't recognize her. I don't know who she.
And I just know her name's Karen.
Sorry, what did you say?
I just know that her name's Karen. At least from what she told me.
She's clearly well informed. Why she's doing it and what's the end goal? I have no idea.
She seems to work. At least the way she made it seem like she worked for somebody or some group. So it might not just be her, right?
They're not the only one with these abilities. Maybe there's other people. Maybe there's actions, organizations.
Who knows? Maybe the Tantro police is real.
Surprise me. Although it will be weird for a kid to manage to avoid them.
I'm not sure you can. I'm not sure how difficult that is. I'm not sure how many universes there are. I don't think there's a nice little book you can just check with your address and the location of your universe or designation.
Will nod.
So I assume it's kind of searching for like a ace and a needles in a haystack. This,
I'll be honest, I don't even know that you could go to different universes. I just go back in time and realize you create fucking timelines.
anyway, enough of the discussing time travel dynamics. Listen, I may not be a super spy, but listen, I'm pretty smart. I can still become a lawyer, maybe become a Supreme Court justice. I don't know.
Well, I do plan on. Maybe things right now are easier to fix than they will be 20, 30, 40 years.
America is still, nominally speaking, democracy. Wait, actually, question: do we have democracy? Do we still have elections?
Yeah, you should pay for them.
Okay, so okay, not. Why? So,
Not everyone gets to vote.
oh, actual ballot taxes. So we've reversed to the 19th century.
Only employed people. Back where I'm from. It's a very say economy focused environment.
So it's like a banana republic or something.
I don't know what. Unless there's anything else you want to say.
No, I'm good.
You'll spend a couple of hours chatting, relaxing. He'll put Troy in the car as he's like sort of dozing in and off, as Lorik would give him some medicine, a couple of pills for the pain and shit. Type this in chat. There now. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, now he comes online. Fuck off, hate.
He sensed it. He sensed it.
Yeah. As he'll kind of drive you back. As I'm gonna drop you all off, and well, let's just say that none of your parents are happy to that you have skipped school. They were called as like what first day and all of this.
Listen. Let's try to weasel ourselves out of this one, guys.
But yeah, let's start in order. As Elena, you get dropped off. You'll walk in. Your mother sort of watching you enter. It's like, I hope you have a very good explanation for today.
Listen, okay, I gotta be honest. I don't have an explanation. Sadly, I don't. Listen, the others dragged me along. I was a conscripted draft.
Fucking her face darkens at that joke.
Oh God, yeah. As she realized. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just go to my room.
Oh, you will, because you are grounded for the rest of the month.
The month?
Yes. And she's just gonna silently go to the kitchen.
Yeah. She just goes back to her room. Yeah.
Megan, you also get dropped off as you'll sort of as you will see it's you see as you get dropped off, you can hear like some noises from the garage as your uncle, oh god, I need a picture.
Luckily, there's lots of Negan fan art. You just Google fucking Negan fucking fan art, fucking Walking Dead, and you'll be fine.
That's true, holy shit.
This is why you should always use famous actor grunt, because you can always use their fan art for like movies.
Holy fuck. Find something that's not like works at the strip club.
I tricked you, grunt. I fooled you.
Yeah, but they're all very aggressive.
Some of them look very sad. How about this one?
I found. Yeah, no, I saw that one, but I think I found one that's better. I just need
Gotcha.
to properly crop it. Oh, no, this one's nice.
That's Samuel.
Samuel. As well, your uncle sort of like leaning over like a table where there's a bunch of sort of tools. He's like talking to someone as you hear like as you do you walk to see what's in the garage he's working on, or you just go straight in the house?
He would see what he's doing.
He like looks up and he's like, "Oh, hey Megan. Oh, your parents were really mad about something. Skipped school today?"
Yeah, I have. I know it looks really bad. But I did, yeah.
Kind of like laughs a bit as you can hear your sister's voice coming from underneath the car as Vanessa's like, yeah, she's totally now a fucking problem child. As you see Vanessa sort of kind of pull herself up from underneath the car.
A problem child? Really?
Kind of like looks at you as she like wipes some of the grease off a cloth. Hey, I mean, I don't know. I don't skip first day of school.
It was an emergency.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure
Yes.
it was an emergency, like for you and all your friends.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
It was. An emotional emergency, yes.
Improve that excuse for mom, because right now it's kind of shit.
Thanks for the advice. What are you even doing under there? She's looking at her through the car.
Fixing my ride, of course. And
Sure.
I need to have it working for homecoming.
Oh shit, yeah.
That's right. That's right. Listen, see, some of us do plan on going and having fun, you know?
I mean, I would love to go.
It should be kind of sad if you showed up without a date. Could help you set you up with someone if you want.
You would?
Mm-hmm. Find someone who'd settle for you.
I think I'm good.
Well, if you change your mind. Kind of like elbows you a bit. As your uncle kind of laughs a bit at that. It's like, okay, well, just check a couple more things and listen. As how are you reacting to all of this?
Oh, she's freaked out.
Yeah, why don't you give me a
Oh,
cool
Vanessa.
roll? Why don't you give me a cool roll? Holy shit! Yeah, no, you managed to keep it in. Just think it's the usual reaction you probably give them, like annoyance. You don't read too much into it.
Yeah, guys, I think I should go head inside.
Oh yeah, mom's fucking pissed at you. Holy shit.
Yeah. Guess it's another problem to deal with.
Listen, just blame it on a boy or something. God. Learn to lie better.
Never been good at it.
Well, start. Like yesterday.
I guess I will try. Have fun, you guys.
Kind of waves. As you'll walk in the house and you can hear her mother from the kitchen as like stops the sink as she like comes into the hallway. It's like, ah, I was wondering if you remembered you had a home.
I am so sorry, Mom.
Mm. Yes.
I shouldn't have skipped class.
Okay. Okay. Are you gonna tell me why you skipped class?
I was out with some friends and a boy. It was
It was. Yeah.
we all just tagged along and we didn't really get the time and then it was
Rest of the month.
too late. What?
You are grounded for the rest of the month.
I mean, what about homecoming?
I suppose that'll have to be an exception, but other than homecoming, you are to come straight back from school and no more outside time. I catch you skipping out again. you come home too late, not only will I have your uncle drive you, I will further extend this grounded state up to 3 months.
We don't want that to happen.
Mm.
I'll be home after school. So you can.
Go to your room and better see some homework being done. Luckily for you, your sister managed to get some of the notes from some of your classmates. You know, you should really go and thank her for that.
Yeah, I should.
Dinner's gonna be ready in an hour and a half. It's back into the kitchen.
She's gonna go outside again in the garage. Vanessa, thanks for grabbing my notes.
Listen, what would you do without me? Have fun.
I guess I will have for a month home. Great.
Listen. She kind of like comes a bit closer. Just learn how to escape during the night. Come back in the morning. Listen. Sometimes I told you you would need these skills at some point. You never believed me.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought I needed those. Guess I have to learn from you,
Yes,
the expert.
should. I always knew you'd eventually come around.
Yeah. You need some help with repairing?
Listen. I'll be fine. You just go do your homework, little sis.
Okay. See you later. She's gonna smile and head up.
Yeah. Why doesn't it look good for Sarah, Red?
Listen, she has one card she can possibly play, and I'm starting to worry about that card.
Well, why would you be worried? Listen. Why would I take your convenient excuse and blackmail material away from you? Why would I do that? That sounds like mean.
It does. Gord, as you said earlier, I should be leader.
Because he's a Romanian, he likes to steal things.
Um, I found like
Mm.
bothering me. But yeah, as Alaric sort of drops you off. There's gonna be fine, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be fine. If we talk about you, are you going to be okay?
Well, I have a bunch of people to kill. Bring this up earlier, but I think school will have a couple less people in it.
I'll just be careful. I know you're a time traveler and all, but still, I have a lot to be worried.
So you should be worried about the other guy.
Probably. Just don't forget to visit, okay?
He'll smile and nod. As you leave, he will lean in to give you a kiss.
Yeah, Sarah will happily accept.
As exits the vehicle.
Wait, he
Not
drives
you.
away?
You exit the vehicle rather.
Oh, okay.
I'll say no.
Yeah, she probably waves goodbye, watching him go for a minute or two before turning to go inside.
I know this is pedantic. Must my OCD demands. I just noticed the eye color is the incorrect one.
Listen, if you need it to be fixed, let me know. I think we have ways to fix that for
It's
you.
fine. Fortunately for me, fucking blue-eyed blondes are not a hard thing to find on Pinterest.
Very common, very common.
We go. Third time the fucking charm.
Ah, yes, yes.
Looks good.
Yeah, as you do walk up to your house, you walk in, and your father perks up from the newspaper, looks at you with a bit of a glare, and is like, "Good day to you."
Hi, Dad. What's anything new in the paper? You know, anything cool, interesting?
Why didn't you tell me anything cool and interesting at school? You
Well,
know, first day and all that.
well, seeing as I didn't go, not really a lot to say on that part.
So that phone call I got from the dean wasn't just me imagining things.
No, no, no. Um, where's Mom?
You know, when kids used to skip school back in my day, we would skip at the end of the week. You know, and teachers tend to be more like lenient, tired. They'll tackle problems on Monday. Skipping on Monday, that's an interesting choice.
Listen, I understand I made a big mistake and it's irresponsible of me, but I think I felt that it was necessary. I was in a bad place emotionally, and think I needed some time to breathe. You know.
It's fine. Your mom is, fortunately for you, out shopping with her sister. So they should be back soon, which
That's good,
means
Mom.
you have, give or take another hour of freedom.
Well, at least she's leaving the house, right? She's in a better mood.
Raises an eyebrow. I mean, I suppose.
Kind of rolls her eyes at her dad, presuming that he's just doing what he normally does in these type
How
of
about you give me a
situations.
detect roll then, Sarah, my dear?
Yeah.
Look, I was gonna say it's only a basic roll. No, he's genuinely confused.
Okay, Dad. Are you trying to? Well,
Trying to.
how's work? How's everything going on there?
think one of the dock workers has some complaints for the shipping companies. Why?
Oh, no, I just didn't know if things were still, if you were still working on that situation, you know, at work.
I'm sorry. What is this about?
Are you bringing obtuse on purpose, or do I really have to like say it? I thought we weren't supposed to talk about it.
I don't know what you.
Okay, I can play stupid too if that makes this easier. Uh, I'm gonna go to my room. You have fun doing that thing you normally do, I guess.
What's gotten into you? You okay?
What's what's got into me? Okay. I think we should, you know what? I think we should talk about what's gotten into someone else, but I'm not trying to be rude because, you know, already enough trouble as it is. Listen, you can do your pretend everything's all right thing and play dumb. I'm gonna go upstairs and hope mom's gonna be okay for the next week or so. So I'll let me know when she gets back, you know? Talk to you later.
Oh, Sarah, please, talk to me.
Okay, so you really want to have this conversation now, or we can...
I would like to understand. You're scaring me, okay? What?
Okay, or scaring you. Okay, Dad, we can talk about your affair. How about that? Are we gonna bring that out in the
What?
open, or are we just gonna... Oh, come on, Dad.
Hey, Sarah, starting to freak me out.
I'm freaking you out. Okay, Dad, do you not remember why Mom has been bedridden for the last few months and refuses to leave her room and basically generally fucking heartbroken? Or am I just gonna pretend like
She's
that didn't happen?
bedridden for months. She had a cold last month, but
Are you... Oh, are you being serious?
if this is this is some sort of weird joke, Sarah. It's not funny.
It's not. It's not funny at all. Like, what? Remember the reason why Aunt Amalia had to come by in the first place?
Like visiting her sister. What?
Sarah would like to roll. I would like to roll out a detect roll. If that's all right, Grant.
Yeah.
Dear God. Wait. Oh shit. I have lie to me, but that's only to understand someone's intentions or to spot lies. Does that work for the situation at all?
That would have applied because he's
Hmm.
not like lying. So yeah, I guess still.
His intentions, at the very least.
Yeah,
Just roll.
he's very like he's clearly like concerned. He's trying to like not freak out right now because you are saying nonsense to him.
Yeah. Sarah kind of like whatever anger she felt is kind of dissipating as a little bit of unease comes in, and she's like, "You don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
You are you?"
sort of gonna get up, slowly walks to you and says, "Just calm down." Kind of gently puts his arm on your shoulder. Sit down. Like starts leading you to the couch.
Yeah, she lets him.
Walk me through this. You think I'm having an affair?
Yes, I know you're having an affair.
How do you know that?
Because I overheard your mom talking about it. You got someone. I don't know. I don't know the name of the lady, but she was fucking devastated when you told her. You broke her heart. Like this has been going on for months.
I've never had that discussion with your mother. I'm not sure what you overheard, but I feel like you've misinterpreted wildly.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You know what? That's on me, Dad. That's yeah. You know what? Let's forget I said anything and just chalk it up to um good old messed up imagination. You know what? This is embarrassing.
No,
I
listen,
need. I think I need to
listen.
go. I think I need to go.
Listen, I feel like this needs to be clarified. Like I don't have any secret children. Sarah, I can't have children. What are you?
Wait, what?
Me and your mother tried to have children when we were young, and never worked out. And I don't. Well, I don't think it's on her side.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'm so sorry, Dad. You're right. I think I imagined some things. I think I misunderstood. I misunderstood. Yeah,
Probably
I'm gonna.
overheard some conversation. I mean, I suppose. Listen, if anything, this would be a funny conversation to bring up to your mother.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should. I think we should not bring this up ever again. Actually, just
Like someone's embarrassed because they overheard something they shouldn't have, and instead of asking questions, jump to conclusions.
yeah. You're right. That is correct. I should have brought this up instead of hiding it. You know, I didn't want to make a big deal out of something that I thought was gonna. You know what?
Sarah,
I just.
I love your
yeah.
mother.
Mhm.
I would never
Mhm.
cheat on her.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know you're not the kid anymore, and I know that our marriage is not in the best place it's ever been. Uh, Cheating, that's a line I would never cross. Having secret children, that's the plot of a novel.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Right. I just probably need to get some cool off. Can I be excused to my room?
You may. Like, looks a bit amused.
Thank you. Thank you. She's gonna.
Shakes and mumbles himself. Secret love affair.
Sarah tries to not look like she's freaking out as she tries to go upstairs to her room immediately.
Yeah. Shut the door behind you. Take a deep breath.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Or 56 universes collided. Now, clearly Alaric was focused on you four. Who knows what other side effects this merge might have. Now maybe Sarah understand why Karen was so fucking freaked out about this.
Listen, she probably is completely right. Still can't comprehend the death of people that don't exist. It's still a little hard to understand that aspect, but yeah. Things don't come back together when you put the pieces. Oh,
And if they come back together, they might not fit exactly.
my trump card, take it from me.
Yeah, such a shame. Such a shame.
How would I back my parents now?
Fortunately. But yeah, no. As you will eventually your mother and aunt would come back home. As it will be your dad will be nice, won't bring this up at family dinner. But yeah, no, the general vibe seems to be quite like good. There's no sort of sadness. Your mother seems to be, compared to what you knew her, quite well.
Yeah. She's probably being quiet. She's looking between, I presume, the much more happier atmosphere and the comfortable conversations they seem to have with each other.
Yeah.
Almost like before it all went wrong.
Yeah, again, it's there a lot of that fucking tragedy is gone. It's very weird, but there is a sense of calmness to all of this. As well, Megan, you will come down for family dinner. Family dinner with everyone. Vanessa will say, "Oh, homecoming."
Yes.
Well,
What well?
are you gonna? Did you get invited yet? Come on.
No, I didn't.
This weekend. Come on, sis. Why won't you just swallow that pride of yours and accept some help?
I mean, I thought I'm gonna ask someone, but I'm not sure if I should. And
You see, that's your problem. Boys ask girls, not the other way around. Makes you look desperate.
okay, so how would you help me then?
Well, tell me who you like.
Um, Bobby?
She kind of like smiles a bit. Okay. All I have to do now is say a word to a couple of people that, well, you know, my little darling sister has no one for homecoming, and just have to make sure that, well, it's Bobby. I'll probably have to tell him his face. Probably get David to do it. Oh. You see how much. You see how much of a how great of a sister I am. I'm willing to belittle myself to my ex just to get you a date. I don't think you deserve me, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think so as well. I'm very grateful. But I mean, you don't have to do this. I can just.
Come on. I mean, yeah, you could just go up to him and talk with him, but I remember last year, and I don't think you talked with Bobby. So unless this is a recent crush. Is the recent crush?
No. I had to question him for at least.
Oh boy. You know Jessica has been like eyeing him for the last month, right?
Really?
Yeah. That girl, she's a fucking panther. It's gonna snatch him right up. So you either accept my help, or well, find that little spine of yours and keep it straight just long enough so you can talk with him.
I would appreciate some help of yours.
I got you. She like fucking kind of hits your shoulder with her fist.
So you got a date for homecoming?
Oh, I have so many offers. I'll be honest. I haven't decided
Of
on anyone.
course. I see.
Listen, when you're this hot and popular, you know, maybe this year I'll chat with Troy. No,
I'm not. You sure about that?
Why not? He was hounding me all summer.
Yeah, I'm not. I think that crush faded a bit. I don't want to hurt you. But
She kind of raises an eyebrow and says, "Oh, you think I like Troy? Come on." I just thought I would do him like a bit of a favor. I mean,
that's actually kind.
he is nice and all, but I'm a bit into the more well, God, I'll tell you. Can you keep a secret? I mean, like keep a secret even from your friends.
Absolutely.
I've been trying to get someone reach, that like guy calls himself Angel. Stupid name.
Yeah, I've seen him.
You've seen him?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah. What you planning with him?
I think she's really hot. But I think
What?
I think I've hit my bad boy phase.
Oh God.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that.
Yeah. Sort of like. By the way, this is a conversation. You're kind of whispering this as like your kind of parents and uncle are talking at the end of the table. Like, not here, not with them. Pissed.
Oh, that would be.
But yeah, no. I don't think. Give me a second. I was staring at my wife, fucking like shaking the leash. I'm like, "What do you want from me, woman?" I was just trying to motivate the dog to get up, and the dog was actually just ignoring her. Most confusing moment in my life. Why are you shaking the leash at me?
They're trying to communicate, Grant. They want to go take a shit. They're gonna piss on your floor now.
But yeah, I don't think that's even his real name.
You can try to find it out by talking to him.
Oh, yeah, but I have to go to the. I'm a bit. I feel like I'm a bit above chatting with hooligans. No, I'm not. I'm like.
And if you need a wingman in 1 month, sure.
Okay, listen. I help you out with hobby. You help me out with God. I just hope it's a fake name. Hope you help me out with A.
Agreed.
But sure, Troy could probably beat him up if he like started doing something bad.
I mean, Troy can fight a lot of people. I'm sure, yeah.
And she says, "Well then, it's a deal." I should like kind of lifts her pinky up.
Yeah, she's gonna pinky promise.
Yeah. As for you, Elena, it's a bit more of a quiet dinner.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked. Yeah, she's not gonna say a lot. Yeah, not anything at all. Nothing.
And she says, I'm sorry,
No, it's insensitive of me. I shouldn't have said that. That was just just an enjoyable day, honestly, with my friends and some new guy, and I almost look. I'm so sorry. No, I promise you, I'll not sneak out.
it's quite alright. I overreacted. I think it's actually quite nice you went out with your friends.
Just a smile.
I'm not gonna actually ground you, Elena. I think you're one of the smartest people in the school. Probably miss a month and still probably keep up with the rest.
If anything, I think it was a loss for most of my friends and the others, especially Troy.
Listen,
So he was,
Mr. James was never a harsh math teacher, so it doesn't really matter.
now, was Mr. James a harsh math teacher before?
Well, first of all, his name was Mr. Jones, and
Oh,
he was a very harsh math teacher. I wonder what happened to him. Fucking disappeared.
No, luckily, I fucking need to change my Discord name. Fuck. But Elena, I just realized. Fuck. She remembers the thing Alaric said. Unlike us, she's. Yeah, he was a bit more. She's trying to keep her cool a bit from the shock.
So, listen. But unlike you, he's probably gonna grounded.
Yeah. Listen, we tried to warn him, but alas, he didn't listen. Yeah.
I think if you want, I could probably do a few phone calls and convince at least one of your friend's parents to let you all hang out at one of their houses.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
She'll sort of smile and nod.
Maybe I should be the rest of the dinner actually talking about
Yeah.
a bit more talkative now that the awkward silence has been broken.
So yeah, eventually, unless there's anything any of you want to do.
I would like to call one of these
Yeah.
guys. I don't know if three-way calls exist. and then
They don't
60,
exist,
yeah.
but fortunately they don't exist. So you'll have to do this one at a time.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with oof. We'll start with Elena.
Sorry, Mama says she goes to try to pick up the phone.
Hey, hey, Elena. Sorry to interrupt family dinner right now. She's kind of like whispering harshly, so no one can hear. But I just want to check in with you. Check in and ask. Are things all right at home? Is anything weird, or has something altered heavily in your house right fucking now?
I'll say this,
Um,
Elena. It was a bit weird that your mother can somehow convince other people to just fucking.
Yeah, they did that before. Yeah, she was just and then she looks around also after the Mr. Jones comment. Mr. James. Fuck it.
Your house looks in order. Don't notice anything weird out of place.
Oh. No, everything is mostly fine, but it's slightly different. Yeah, we can talk about school tomorrow with the others.
Okay. Just want to make sure because I'm having a bit of a freak out. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Hangs up, says goodbye, immediately calls Megan.
Hey.
Hey, Megan. Hey, didn't mean to interrupt you, but I want to check in and ask, is everything all right at home? Is anything different at all?
Oh. I mean, things have changed.
Anything changed? Anything?
Yes. You know my sister, right?
Oh yeah, I know your sister.
She's nice. To me. And
mean
to
like-
you.
You mean like what do you mean?
I mean, we talked and we had fun. I think we had fun, and she told me secrets of hers, and I mean, the first time I walked into her garage, she was lying under the car and repairing it. I've never seen her do that.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. 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 That makes sense.
It makes no sense at all. I mean, I like the new Vanessa, but it's freaking me out.
You know what? It makes sense for the context of my conversation. Okay. Well, there's no point in freaking out now. I talked to Elena and she seems to be doing all right. I don't know if I should call Troy or not. But at the very least, I hope things are good then.
I think so. I mean, I guess we'll see you at school.
Yeah, of course. I just I don't know how much trouble I'm in just yet where my family's having dinner. But yeah, I'll talk to you at school and we'll hopefully have a breakdown about what the hell's going on. Or how much has changed.
Sounds good. See you there.
Yeah, see ya. Hangs up the phone. Nah, I don't know why. I'm gonna.
What was that?
Since I don't, I'm gonna. I was like, I don't know. I should ruin hate like this. I don't want to. I'm gonna go call Troy. I don't think he picks up.
Anna?
Oh, you're good.
Leave me alone. How evil should I be?
Ron, you just told us we're gonna be worse.
I think this is karmic justice.
Oh god, I feel like I should be so fucking evil right now.
Be evil. Be evil, you fucking. Don't be a liberal. Like me. Be a man.
How
Yeah,
often can you do this?
I feel like this would destroy hate. I don't want this is like his happy game.
You could, yeah. Don't ruin that for him.
Oh, homosexual.
He'll start drinking more.
I
Yes.
feel like if I did this, I would fucking destroy his happiness.
You have got
Well,
soft.
he was Lark's like biggest supporter. Like fuck whatever. matter.
Let's test his resolve, Grunt. are you a man, Grunt, or are you a little fat? Are you
Evil.
are you liberal? Are you a conservative? Or are you a liberal, Grunt? You care for the feelings of other men, lesser men? I think he cares about other people when he calls them in sessions when they're missing.
Sure, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Doesn't have no remorse.
Okay, give me a second. I think maybe there's other things.
Holy fucking shit, Grunt had to lean back.
Mark, you don't know. I don't know how my brain works. It's evil. I swear it's evil.
Are you looking at the evil octopus? It's whispering to you. Suffering builds character, Grunt.
I'm just looking for the correct picture I need. No, it was funny because you told your sister Megan that Troy's crush is gone. I don't think you specified on whom it may be redirected, did you?
No.
No, I didn't.
It's a good thing you didn't. Good thing you didn't. You know, Troy's parents were very liberal.
What he said, like that, so ominous.
You agree, Mac? You agree with me?
I absolutely agree, Grunt. The progressivism must have come from somewhere. That's the reason you're so accepting and open. What if they're hippies even?
It's not the. Yeah, I found a way to dial back the suffering for him.
Goddamn,
Also,
Grunt.
also inflicted, but like dial it slightly back.
Grunt did have the Oppenheimer moment of what have I done?
God, hate should be forever grateful. If he says I mean,
He will not be. He will not be, Grunt. You know he won't.
I know he won't, but listen, just like Batman,
You're a
The
weak man, Grunt.
uns-
Goddamn.
the unsung hero.
You have been goddamn. You reported.
I now just find correct typo. as you know, Sarah, you do call Troy's phone. He picks up, and it's a young girl's voice. Hey, this is the Thompson residence. How can I help you?
Hi. Yeah, is Troy in?
Yeah, he's around. He's having a bit of a moment.
Yeah, Troy. Just one of his, if his moment means that he can talk to me for a quick second, or why he's having a moment.
Um, sure, he is. I can get him for you if you want.
Yeah, I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Cool. As this is actually, who's this, by the way?
Sarah?
Oh, but how you've been, Sarah? I heard you skipped school today.
Yeah. I haven't found out what my punishment is just yet, but I'm hoping they'll be lenient.
Troy's been super grounded. Mom was so pissed when she found out about him. On a Monday as well.
Right. I don't think Troy had a sister
No, he
before this, did he? Okay. Yeah. Oh man, I can't imagine. Hopefully as long as they don't take baseball from him, I'm sure he'll be able to bounce back.
Yeah. Suppose, well, I guess one day of the week. Listen, I told her she overreacted, but you know how she is.
Mm-hmm. Look, parents, am I right?
Yeah, it's fine. Listen, I'll go and fetch him and give you a call back when get him out of his room.
Yeah, just whenever he's free, just let him know. If worse comes worse, I'll see him tomorrow at on our way to school.
You don't skip again.
Hopefully not. I don't think he can afford another day.
Well, talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. It was a phone call, and on that note,